My name is Deana Sanford. I'm a detective here at Christian Brothers University. I've been here for 2.5 years, and I'm studying applied psychology. The degree, first and foremost, it is a lifelong dream. Growing up, there were two things I wanted to be: a psychologist and a police officer. So I am getting to do both of those. It's a personal goal that I have longed to complete for my whole life, since I was little. I started my degree when I was about 30 at Southwest, and had some family things that came up, so I had to postpone my education. And I got through the police academy and got a little experience under my belt. I said, it's time to go back and work on my degree, and started looking for a job here in Memphis, and came across the police department here. I didn't know that CBU had one. The assistant chief contacted me, and she explained the job and the benefits and the community, and I knew this was where I was going. Just after 2 years, I can see where specifically the psychology has helped me in my job. It's helped me with my interviewing skills, it's helped me understand the people that I interact with, and it's pretty intimidating to come back to school because I've been out for so long. It's not part of my routine. Taking tests was never a favorite thing for me. I've been surprised at how willing the professors are to help you and how eager they are to see you succeed. The majority of the professors that I've had, if not all, have been very involved in my education, and that made the transition far easier than I thought it would be. Hands down, sociology was my favorite class. It was very hands-on. The material was fascinating. Being a police officer and all the events that we've had over the last year and a half, sociology helped me work through some of those things for on the job. I feel like we need the in-class time. I know for me, it helps me out a lot to be able to sit down and talk about the material that we've gone over. But I also like the independent side of it, where we can work from home and do our discussion posts. We can read when it works for our schedule, as opposed to being forced to come in and sit for several hours a few times a week. As an adult, it works better. It's a little more fluid, especially when it's compared to the day program. You get that face time and you get that independent study time. So I think it's a good balance. I get asked this often: what am I going to do when I graduate? I know, in becoming a police officer, I know that my area of interest is in juveniles. I grew up in one of the rougher neighborhoods, so they're near and dear to me. They're my passion. If there's a way that I can stay here with CBU, that's my preference. I love working in this community. I love working with the younger adults. I didn't realize how good of a fit that CBU was going to be for me. So it truly has become my home, my employer, my alma mater.